Okay, hello everyone, this is Zach here. Just want to do a quick sound check, please, before we start. Okay, hello everyone, welcome to our next section over here. So first of all, this is Zach from Trade USA. I would like to share with you potentially some of the stocks that are having an interesting movement lately. I think overall KLCI overall is not that bullish, but still I think some of the stock are making a very nice movement. Okay, so just want to do a quick check, please. Okay, before we start, is my sounds coming okay by typing a 1 for me? Okay, or maybe 2. Okay, in case I don't know if my audio, my screen is not that it's not clear, or you cannot see listens clearly. Okay, or my audio, everything. Right, type 1 for me if let's say everything is okay. 2 if let's say is a bit blurry or my sound is not clear. All right. Okay, today I think we're going to look into some stock and some of the stocks that from a screener, and some of them they actually come from the Telegram channel. Okay, from the members one and from the public one as well. Okay, we're gonna look into that. We check if you got any questions, you can ask me too. Okay, so I think there are a few counters to share today. Hello Tony, thank you for the confirmation. Right, so I think there are a few stocks that I do share today. Let's start with the members group one first. Okay, if I got time later, I go to the screener because I think something kind of like interesting, from the stocks here from the screener, especially NS. I kind of like NS, okay, most of the time. Hello, Jimmy, thank you for the confirmation. So I think best is that what I do, I just put up my Microsoft Words, okay, so that I can follow, right? So, okay, now a few counters that I think we do mention in the members group over there, right? So P Metal, okay, so P Metals strong breakout, okay, like I say, these counters having a good shakeout counters, okay, so shakeout patterns, okay, and I'm not sure how many members do follow, but again, this is the one that I think we post out in the Telegram's members groups there and the public one as well. I think I do mention several times in the in the live Facebook too. To shakeout area, okay, so as I mentioned always, I cannot promise every time shakeout we have breakout, okay, but breakout counters most of the time come with shakeout, okay. So now this is breaking up definitely, okay. So it keep hitting the red color lines already. All right, so again, for those that who didn't enter, you know what you should do, okay. is hitting red colors line, I think the edge is not in the favor at the moment. Okay, unless you tell me you want to aim for a few percent, I think probably yes, still possible, because our chart seems like there's no much of some weaknesses, and of course the three uptrusts have been overtaken. Okay, maybe you got some rooms to go. I think, again, just personally, I think, okay, doesn't mean it's correct. I think still got rooms to go. Okay, of course, in between we must expect a little bit of a pullback. All right. So again, this section here is not to ask you, these stocks can buy, this stock can sell. Okay, just want to share with you how normally we do. Okay, using VSA to help us out, to give us some edge. Okay, over the market. Okay. Now again, for those that who are following, this is the STLT that probably want to follow. Like I said, the STLT, it won't really change, okay, most of the time, unless, okay, certain support resistance, have been break. Okay, so like for example, this case P meta, I think they just changed the LT and R1. You can recheck again. Okay, so if you think that it makes sense to you, it doesn't show any sort of weaknesses, the market stages to go, rooms to go, you follow. Okay, if not, you still going back to the sound weakness. Okay, so I think the other day it do show UT at resistance. Okay, so this is where that I looking for some TP. Okay, but it break up further. Okay, I'm okay. So now let's see how it goes. Okay, whether you got any chance for us to look for re-entry or not. Okay, the next signature dominance. Okay, sure, no problems. Okay, I will take a look later on. Okay, just we're going to finish some of the stocks. I will start with some member group first. Then if I got time, I go through some of the public stocks over there. Okay. Now the other stocks that I think is getting more interesting is MREG. Okay. Again, just want to repeat this. Not every shakeout counter will break out. Okay. I cannot promise you this one will break out like P metal, but a breakout stocks most of the time come with shakeout. Okay. Now these counters here actually having two breakout areas. Okay, one is a very big one. Okay, so I believe you will see over here, right? This is the areas. Okay, so it hit resistance. Okay, so this is the main resistance. The other day it come with UT. Okay, I still remember. I think this is the one that I take some partial profit. After that, it failed to hold. I exit. So my first trades after the shakeout, I think I just get a little bit of white ball. Okay, yeah, not really a gold ball. Okay, I think it's just less than 10%. Okay, after two exit. So this round, okay, I'm expecting something because a pretty good volume. Okay, oh sorry, let me put this back. Okay, a pretty good volume just appeared. Okay, so like for example here, whenever the shakeout is completed, okay, we want to see a more genuine volume. Okay, I think at the moment I think I do see it. Okay, so again, reminder, it's not ask you to buy or sell, but personally, I think I would try. Okay, if let's say it provide me a very good area to look for the entry. Okay, so R1, R2, okay, seems like it's very close. Okay, let's look into R2 1.12 over here. 1.12, I believe, is roughly around this resistance. Okay, okay, so just use this, okay, as your guideline. Okay, where is the area for you to look for sign of weakness? Okay, so well, let's see, okay, whether tomorrow I got a chance or not, okay, to look for somehow a low risk entry. Okay, so this is MREG. Okay, I think there are a few more counters. Let me look into the chat over here. Okay, the members chat. Okay, I think I do mention about SciComm. Okay, SciComm is a bit, I can say a bit disappointing because it actually closed with UT again. So the other day, I think I posted out yesterday. Okay, this is to the members group over there. Okay, I think I posted in the morning, am I right? Okay, I posted around 12, okay? So before the lunchtime, okay? It actually formed a very good up bar, okay, overall. And in the end, it closed with UT, okay? In the end, it closed with UT, okay? But for SciComm, to be frank with you, this is a long period of reaccumulation, okay? So again, normally if I see reaccumulation lasts almost a year, okay, kind of like similar to SciTech, okay? It lasts almost a year. If you look into P metal, same thing as well. Previously before the strong breakout, it come with a long period of reaccumulation. I think you should use the weekly chart, okay, to help you out further, because if the volume is not exciting, it's going to drag you for weeks to months, okay? So volume is increasing, no doubt, but it's not exciting. Okay, volume is increasing, but it's not exciting. So another thing you should take note is that here is the area of, again, a resistance, okay? So short-term resistance, okay, but at least I don't see a big distribution, okay, is going on. Because why? Again, this background can't be a shakeout. Okay, this background can't be a shakeout. Okay, so I'm not sure after this you make a shakeout or not. Okay, if got good, okay. If not, okay, you can, like I say, always check out on the weekly chart. Okay, so weekly chart wise, they are still pretty strong and pretty solid in my opinion, because they got a 2NS spring, okay, right exactly at this support level. Okay, but again, long period accumulation usually in times. Okay, so hopefully I can tomorrow is Friday, which is the last day of the week. Hopefully on the weekly chart wise, we can see a pocket period bar. Okay, so again, these are things that I am looking for. Okay, if not, if yes, let's say yesterday it didn't form uptrust, okay, probably today I will look for the entry because of the uptrust here. Probably I want to wait for a few more days, because I think there's a few members is asking, should we enter or not SciComm? Okay, so probably if let's say you're following and watching right now, the reason why today I didn't enter because it formed a UT yesterday. So just afraid this is going to be a resistance. Okay, and sometimes like I said, UT doesn't mean you go into a bad distribution, but you're going to do a little bit of shake out before it goes up again, right? So these are things that it will happen. Okay, like for example, MYEG. Okay, let's go back to MYEG. Okay, let's go back to MYEG. So just want to share with you what is the things that potentially will happen. Okay, if you follow SciComm. Okay, so example here, UT. Okay, sometimes we like this. Okay, this is the part that it try to scare it off from the market. Okay, before it goes up. Okay, now type A for me if you are still okay. Type A for me if you still can follow. Type B for me if you're a little bit confused right now. Okay, let me know if you need me to go a little bit slower. Okay, let me know if you need me to go a little bit slower. Okay, let's go into this one. This is SysTech. Okay, so this one as well, it hit resistance already, but at the moment I don't see weakness. Okay, but anyway, I start to take some already as well. Okay, because it hit resistance. Okay, so until now I think I still not really comfortable. Okay, to hold the go ball. Okay, nowadays I try to, if got a bit, just take it. Okay, all right. Thank you, Vince. Thank you, Adam. Thank you, Tony, for the reply. Okay, so SysTech, okay, is okay. Thank you, Wayland, for the reply as well. SysTech, okay, hitting resistance, and if you notice, the market stage is also hitting the red color. Okay, so that's why I decided to maybe a little bit adjust out first. Okay, but at the moment I don't see of course, I mean, it's obvious, don't have any weakness. If let's say member you're still flowing, okay, you can take notes. Okay, this is the area that you want to focus on upcharts. Okay, you want to focus on upcharts. Okay, so I think the overall background is fantastic. Okay, now I will share you one more counters that I'm monitoring, which is they are having a nice NS. Okay, so this is one of the stocks that come with NS. A big shake at the bottoms. Okay, push back up, NS go into resistance. Okay, the other one is SEB. Okay, but SEB is a COB stocks. Okay, I personally haven't entered yet. Okay, but I'm thinking. Okay, because obviously this is COB stocks, and they actually have a nice NS. Okay, 3 NS to be exact. Okay, so here we got 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3 NS in the background. Okay, so another interesting is that here we got a gap. Okay, this is back to November. Okay, and today this bar successfully closed the gaps. Okay, and back to the highest NS. Okay, so again, today is just the first day closing the gaps. So we want to see how strong is the gaps. Okay, now remember, gaps can be resistance support. Okay, so I mean, it's very easy to use. Okay, whenever below the gaps, it will form resistance. Whenever above the gaps, it will form support. All right, so there's a beauty of gaps. Okay, and easy to remember. So this is the area that I want to look for a solid support. I put it SS there, solid supports. Okay, so a few things you can monitor: test, spring, NS, COC. Okay, or low volume. Okay, these are things I look for. Again, not to ask you to buy. Okay, I'm not asking you to buy, but just want to share with you how we use VST to help us out a little bit. Okay, now on weekly chart wise, okay, on weekly chart wise, it turns to green pentagon this week. Okay, it turns to green plan this week. Overall sell is like a reaccumulation. Now, to be frank with you, this is a bit remind me of what's the stocks already? Yeah? Beside Taffy, I think Taffy as well. Okay, this is last year already. Okay, when we look into the COB stocks Taffy, the other one. Okay, the other one. Somewhere around here, the other one Taffy, the other one is what already? I forgot. Any member can help me out? There's two COB counter. One is Taffy. I think the other stock also almost going habis already. I can't recall the name. Okay, how do we identify NS from candle? Is it red candles on it? Oh, Adam. Okay, Adam, are you? I think Adam is not how members, right? So don't worry. NS actually is a combination of two bars. The first bar is the down bar, followed by the next bar is the up bar. Okay, so this is a confirmation of NS. Okay, so let's say we only look into one bar itself. Sometimes this is what we call test. Okay, so do remember NS need to have a combination of two bar. Okay, first day down bar, second day up bar. Okay, of course the volume play an important role as well. Okay, in these 2 days. All right. So okay, where are we just now? Okay, we are looking into System. Okay, yeah, System. After that, SEB. Okay, I'm not sure whether I post SEB to members. Right? I think no. But anyway, okay, SEB. Let's see. Okay, let's say I want to see a successful test. These few days above the gaps. Low volume would be nice, but I think overall it's low volume because it's still a bit of illiquid, but you know the patterns candle is changing. Okay, so getting more interesting. Okay, now evergreen. Okay, this is another stocks that I think I posted out yesterday, if I'm mistaken. Okay, this is a stocks that actually break above reaccumulation. Okay, break. Okay, hello everyone. Just want to check again. Is my sounds coming okay? Okay, so hopefully my sound is okay right now. Type of one for me, please. My sound is okay. Okay, all right. Thank you, Jim. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so right. Again, evergreen is a reaccumulation. Okay, let me put it over here. Okay, it's a reaccumulation counters. Okay, we got a shakeout over here. Okay, break resistance. Okay, and of course a little bit like a minor shakeout again before pushing it back. Okay, so well, in break above reaccumulation, I think mostly is pretty nice overall. Okay, again, if you look into weekly charts, okay, over actually they completed this area over here. We got plenty of NS, okay, plenty of NS, okay, and seems like they are about to start, okay, to make a good trend over here. Okay, so evergreen, okay, previously I think we also picked up this from the weekly chart as well. Triple NS, okay, in the weekly charts, okay, so seems like there's a very good chance, okay, for them to make a strong momentum over here. Okay, again, this is kind of remind me like what happened to Kuskapi as well. Okay, Kuskapi reaccumulation. Okay, if you look into this bottom over here, a minor and small shakeup, okay, will happen. Okay, again, reaccumulation, this is things that often happen. Okay, it trying to shake out all these kind of weekend holders, okay, before the breaks up. Okay, so here also NS, okay, but here got one NS, okay, evergreen got three NS. Okay, so hopefully the movement will be the same. Okay, again, asking you to buy. Okay, make sure you got your own trading plan, right? So here okay, now the other one, RL, I think I posted this on Monday, if not mistaken. Okay, so volumes still low at the moment. Okay, again, this is shaker counted. Okay, so let's look into weekly chart first. Okay, weekly chart just turned to green pentagon. Okay, so far it's still holding out on the green. Okay, of course there's one spring over there. So in daily chart wise, okay, here we got a small gap here. Okay, we just draw the line. Okay, again we got a 2 shakeout area. All right, so volume low, good sign. Okay, so my alert is somewhere around here. Probably I need to put a bit higher. Okay, so somewhere here will be next. Okay, so this is RL. Okay, now the other one counters I think I did share is TH plantation. Okay, I think it come with the NS as well because I do saw it. Okay, in the NS screener. Okay, very nice. Okay, any one of you actually got this TH plantation? Okay, I think I post these counters out 8th of February. Okay, which is 2 days ago. Okay, so TH plant. Okay, again, the reason is very simple because I kind of like the weekly chart. Okay, the weekly charts previously as well. Here we got a nice base reaccumulation, NS, NS, big break, NS. Okay, and this week we got green panic. Of course, we still got one more days to go, but based on volume, looks very good. Okay, looks very good at the moment. Okay, so well, daily chart wise, another NS. Okay, just appeared today. All right, so probably you can aim for the closest resistance, but this is too close, I believe. Okay, we're gonna uptrust over here, right? So let's try, okay, because to be frank, I kind of like TH plan, okay, overall. So TH plan, TSH, okay, resources setting, they come with NS as well, if I'm not mistaken. Of course, move up already, okay, move up from reaccumulation. Kimlon also started, okay, to show some movement, okay, overall. So R2 is 79. R2 is 79. 79 is somewhere around here, 79, okay? So potentially it hits here. Okay, so market stages actually is still, okay, within 0 and green line. Okay, hopefully it still got some momentum to go, okay, to hit the top, okay, of the R2. Okay, so here, if let's say for example, to R2, still got 14% to go, but again, I am a stingy trader. Okay, let's see. Okay, I can get somehow cheaper or not. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, I may say, okay, you have TH plan as well. Okay, good. Okay, so TH plan, let's see what is other stocks that are in the groups over there. Okay, yeah, Eno. Okay, Eno, I think I mentioned it hits the red color line. Okay, monitor for UT and SAL weakness. Okay, in the members channels over there. So okay, Eno, yes, hitting straight color line. Okay, no UT yet. Okay, no UT yet. Okay, but again, I leave it up to you whether you want TP some or not. Okay, most of the time, let's say it hits the red line, I probably take 30%. Okay, like I say, I still not really like super bullish. Okay, but of course I slowly going into KSC back right now. Okay, so if let's say it hits, of course if let's say got UT, okay, you're just I think it's best to take some. Okay, so at the moment no. Okay, but like I said, it really hits the red line of the market stages. Okay, so most of the time it will make a minor pullback. Okay, it's expected. But if you looking somehow like long term, if you don't mind to hold even in this, there's chance for them to do pullback. I think it's fine as well. Okay, as long as they don't have all of a sudden a cumulative volume, they don't have uptrust. Okay, I think still pretty okay, right? So again, same things. Pentagon. Okay, we got a nice pullback NS. Okay, nice pullback NS. Okay, so again, NS not only daily chart, weekly chart works very well too. Okay, so not sure. Okay, TH plan got NS. Again, let's see how it goes. Okay, so the other one is Pentec. Okay, so Pentec actually the movement is very, very similar previously like how Costa contract move. Okay, it got a gaps after a shakeout. Okay, it got a gaps after the shakeout right here. So we got one shakeout, gap, minor pullback, goes up. Okay, so of course, almost hitting the red color line. Okay, again, monitor for potential UT or small weakness. Okay, all right. So this is the one I think pulling back right now. Okay, probably last counters from the members group over there before we go to other stocks. Okay, Cisco. Okay, 6 o'clock 2, I already exit already, but it's still going higher. Okay, if you've been holding, again, leave up to you whether you want to hold or not. Okay, but make sure you monitor for UT. Okay, so what's the hit rate color sign on the resistance area? So this is where that I exit some. Okay, so here, shakeout. Okay, I'm looking for other shakeout counters. Okay, right now. So that's why I exit. Okay, if you're still following these counters over here, take notes on the UT. Okay, so weekly charts. Okay, so far so good. Okay, so far so good. Okay, but kind of close to resistance. Right. Okay, so there's the few counters. Okay, or again, yeah, I think some members asked me about Hexstar as well. Okay, so Hexstar, I left a little bit only. Okay, because they actually turns to UT over here. Okay, so this is the one that I exit most. Okay, so now still left a little bit. Okay, so for Hexstar. Of course, the UT is not a big UT, okay, because it doesn't come with high volume, average volume. Okay, so probably we'll have some sideway, okay, moving forward, okay, but still fine overall. Okay, if you want to hold for, if you think that, yeah, long term can hold, I think it's okay, right? But like I said, got profit nowadays, I just take a little bit, okay, especially when you try to hit the resistance. Okay, so here, Pentagon, NS, kind of similar like, all the stocks that we saw just now, like TH Plant. Even if you look into weekly chart as well, here we got some NS too. Okay, let's look into some of stocks from the screener, okay, so that we got something new, okay, for us to monitor closely. Plantation definitely I think is worth to pay attention. Okay, so I got Sarawak Plantation over here as well. MKH, okay, so far property only EcoWorld. Okay, let's go back to EcoWorld because EcoWorld, I think I mentioned as well. Okay, but it hits the resistance, okay, of the gaps. Okay, so these are areas that, like I said, I slightly feel not so comfortable to to look into. Okay, but the base building is pretty nice. Okay, all right, it's 94. Let's try. Okay, on 94. Okay, MKH. Okay, MKH. Okay, we got an NS over here, but the formation is a bit weird because probably it's because the chart is slightly a bit illiquid. So the opening and closing is not so consistent. Okay, so but if you look into weekly chart, okay, so sometimes a bit illiquid stocks you might want to check out on the weekly chart. Okay, so you can see the picture clearer. Okay, so here, okay, can play within the range. Okay, so here is a big UT. Okay, we got 2 or maybe 3, 4 UT. Okay, kind of close with the same range. Okay, so here we got like a minus COC or shakeout areas. Okay, potentially it might go into a reaccumulation right now. So more potential change of trend because of the high volume here. Okay, can play within the range. Okay, but probably it's not my focus. Okay, at the moment. Okay, but anyway, let's see how is the percentage. Okay, in this range, 11%. Okay, never mind. We look for others first. Okay, now TH plan, yes. Okay, TH plan, yes. Okay, here to the main resistance. Okay, I think we calculated just now, right? Okay, to the main resistance still got around like 20% to go. Okay, TH plan. Okay, let's turn into Sarawak Plantation. Okay, we switch to daily charts. Oh, this is a bit similar to Kim Lun. Okay, but Kim Lun moved already. Okay, never mind, it's okay. Because it comes with big UT, so I focus back on TH plan or TSH. Okay, yeah, let's go to TSH. Because I think TSH also come with NS as well. Okay, let's look into weekly. Oh, it didn't come with NS, but here background got 2. Okay, got 2. Okay, green pentagon this week. Okay, a nice base building over here. Okay, resistance, supports. Okay, I think still got like around like 20% rooms to go to hit the the resistance. Okay, so let me write this down. KNM. This is a bit downtrending. So like I said, we only focus something is green, but KNM also a bit downtrending. I think there's a pump and dump previously. Not that can okay, not that can at the moment, okay, for KNM. Okay, let's look into others. We got 18 LC constant contract make a nice pullback. Okay, I think the background coming NS as well. Text cam. Okay, we should go for Pentagon first. Okay, let's look into Pentagon. Try property, not really, below 10 cents. And bank. Okay, let's look into bank again. Right, I'm kind of interested to go back to CMB. Okay. Oh, but I think mBank is slightly better. Okay, I think only that. So again, if you want to enter, make sure you got your own trading plan. You got your own stop loss. Okay. So like I say, gap is a very interesting thing. Okay, it's kind of easy to use if you know how to really look into it. So from resistance turns to a solid support. Of course, in between, a small shakeout happens over here. Okay, so here, try to go to resistance, make around pullbacks. Okay, overall, I think the volume is pretty healthy. And today, green Pentagons, high volumes. Okay, so let's look into my dashboard over here. Okay, for stop loss area, okay, around 7%, but I'm interested to look into, where is the output? 3.87. 3.87. Where is 3.87? Okay, I think the top lah. Okay, previously here. Oh, previous high over here. Okay, so this is potentially output. Okay, so I might want to use the 40 MA or the green Pentagon as my support area. Okay, do remember green Pentagon. Okay, a good green Pentagon, not a weak one. Okay, hopefully some members here you're able to identify what is good green Pentagon. Okay, so a good green Pentagon, most of the time you're able to form a nice support. Okay, so if you watch closely, like for example over here, right? Even though yes, this one actually it closed lower, okay, but it seems like hanging around here make a shakeout, push back again. So here previously, the other green Pentagon over here, right? So it goes up, pull back, okay. So but still within the previous green Pentagon, okay. So a good green Pentagon, most of the time will likely to form a support, okay. So of course you want to give them some rooms, okay. Sometimes you will make a shakeout and wash spring, okay. So probably you want to put a little bit lower. Okay, so from here to here, you are risking around like 4-5%. Okay, probably I just put 5%. Okay, again, I'm a stingy trader. Most of the time I like to park slightly lower. Okay, so I think I kind of like mBank compared to CMB right now. Okay, so CMB, oh, CMB also good closing today. Okay, nice trend. CMB completed the shakeout. Okay, I think I forgot to check mBank weekly chart. Okay, let's check over here. Okay, we got spring, NS spring. Market stages looks like still got some rooms to go because CMB have been moving up for some times now. Okay, maybe I again just probably I want to try out. Okay, mBank this one. Okay, let's go to others. We go to another green Pentagon. FBI. Okay, going back to 2040s. Okay, going back to 2040s. Where is my volume? Okay, but volume weak. Okay, volume a bit weak. Weekly charts, okay, hits 20 MA, sorry, hit 40 MA. Looks like a big pullback's coming. Okay, so most of the time, if let's say for example, on weekly chart, of course, it go back to here already. a long period of reaccumulation by form soon. Okay, so because if I look into daily chart right now, the sell-off volume is very high. Okay, sell volume is very high, but the up-bound volume is very low. So sometimes, okay, I might afraid this is a no demand bar. Okay, so let's look for something that is more obvious. Oh, Roma. Okay, let's go back to Roma. A bit illiquid, but it's a nice building of accumulation. Okay, weekly chart I think will help. Volume not so obvious yet, okay, but I think this one can monitor closely. Okay, prefer higher volume. Okay, prefer higher volume. Okay, because this one, if let's say low volume, it can sideways for months, but the accumulation is very strong. Okay, let's try Oka. Okay, haven't looked into Oka for quite some times. Oka. Okay, we got some UT, big UT, right? So looks like making a shakeout over here, but the volume somehow today is very, very low. Okay, really chat is good. Okay, we got okay. If let's say you don't mind to hold, I think it's a good setups. Okay, it's a good setup. Again, not asking you to buy. So a few things, few signals that I think so, because we got some test spring. Notice here the market stages is gray bar, and it's above zero, below green. Okay, so here as well we got some T, and the gray bar is below above positive, below green line. Okay, so looks like you're going to sideways, okay, range from here. Okay, so if you don't mind to hold, okay, because the volume is still not so exciting yet, okay, probably you can consider. Now this is again kind of remind me like scan move, okay, because scan move PSC they have a nice big trend already. I think this round they're going to take their time. Okay, so weekly charts seems like they are building support, but the sales is not there yet. Okay, so maybe Oka, okay, it's a good selection. Okay, if you are looking for this type of chart setups. Okay, rapid plantation. Okay, so let's try. But this is a bit illiquid at this counter. Yeah, this is illiquid counters. Okay, illiquid counters normally no fun to trade. Cannot trade. Okay. Okay, it's okay. We just look for others. PUC, MLab. Okay. Okay, let's try this because this is also implantation. Okay, we go back to daily chart, but looks like this is also illiquid. Okay, we got high volume at the bottom. Okay, can try to trade within the range. Okay, for this, but not much of excitement. Zicon, Turia, BIMB. Okay, let's try BIMB. Oh, there's a big gaps over here. Oh yeah, BNB, there's another one. Okay, I think I prefer, okay, BNB also pretty good. Okay, of course the big gaps is still there. Okay, volume is nice. Okay, trying to going up back to the gaps area over there. Okay, I think I do see like a COC. Okay, even though volume is not the lowest. Okay, but there are a few T over there is pretty good overall. Okay, BNB. Okay, I think can try for white ball. Can try for white ball. Okay, so today is how many percent? 2%. Oh, because this is a 3 ringgit counters. Okay, the other one that MBSB. I think MBSB they also form another shakeout. Okay, MBSB also form another shakeout over here. a big one. Okay, now currently very close with the nearest resistance. Okay, so let's see. Okay, MBSP. Okay, I think the rest actually is in downtrend already, because mostly it's in red. So probably you skip this. Okay, now let's go to 18LC. Okay, all this come with momentum. Okay, the next, good and nice. Okay, yeah, 3A. Okay, let's look into 3A. 3A, I think it's a poker period. Okay, I think it's a poker period. Okay, of course, volume is not that highest. Okay, if let's say high is better. Okay, but so far I think it's pretty good. Okay, so weekly charts. Okay, they actually, I think they are completed around of accumulation over here. Volume picking up. Okay, now seems like hanging around the 2040 20 MA. Right. So on daily chart wise, okay, we got tons of NS at the bottom. So if you look into here, right, this is a pretty good support areas. We got 1 NS, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and today come with some good bar. Okay, of course not the highest bar. Okay, but the volume is looks like very exciting one. Okay, so 3A. Okay, any others? Let's look into the screener. Able Group, Tech Cycle. Okay, so let's try Able Group and Tech Cycle. Okay, a bit similar like Roman just now. Okay, turns to Green Pentagon. Looks like a shakeout completed, sir. So what I think can pay some attentions on this counter. Also remind me of Ecofis. Okay, the other one is Tech Cycle. Okay, before I go into some of your stocks later on. Trying to close the gaps. Okay, so let's try weekly. Okay, so this one probably I'll skip first because I don't really like this down by high volume at the moment. Okay, looking for something that the resistance is lesser. Oh, okay. TMC Life. I think today they make a strong reversal. Okay, SDX. Okay, I haven't checked SDX for quite sometimes. Sorry, what's the stocks again? TMC Life. Okay, volume is good today. Okay, TMC Life. Okay, this one can aim for pullback. Okay, let's try XDX. Oh. This one as well, a bit similar like KUB. Is it KUB? Oh, not KUB, KAB. Yeah, a bit similar like KAB. Okay, a strong downtrend and market stage just turn. In between we got a nice pullback. Okay, I didn't realize actually expecting a nice reversal. Okay, here is a nice area if you notice. Okay, today is a good volume. So again, we want to aim for a small pullback. Okay, so just now we got XDX. The other one is what really? The other one is TMC Life. Okay, so this one can aim for pullback probably few days from the LC today. Okay, so Kion and revenue. Okay, revenue also. Kion not ready yet. Okay, today volume not so exciting. Okay, revenue. Okay, revenue later on. Okay, let's try Mega Sun. Okay, the other one I almost forgot. I think NGGB also. making a interesting movement. Okay, Mega Sun. Let's try Mega Sun. Nothing much. Okay, NGGB. Okay, but this one will go into a long period reaccumulation. So I don't think it will immediately try resistance. Okay, but maybe it's just going to sideways for some time. Okay, before I hit the main resistance. Okay. Okay, I think the rest is a bit downtrend over here. Okay, no supply. I think we check ready. And spring. Okay, let's try some spring. Okay, let me know any other counters you want me to look into. I think just now we got some stock from Jimmy. All right, and from Jimmy and DNex. Am I right? Okay, Tang from DNex. So okay, EPMB. EPMB. Okay, we go to daily. Okay. Okay, looks like a small shakeout happening over here. Okay, but resistance is pretty big. Okay, so probably want to play along with the support resistance. Okay. Of course, this kind of remind me like resistance 10. Okay, so still around here. Okay, gotta be a little bit patient. Okay, I've been waiting for a few weeks as well for this. Okay, a small shakeout over here. I think this is a small one too. Okay, now recently volume is a bit low right now. Okay, Sun Kao. Yes, Sun Kao is a pullback. Okay, Sun Kao is a pullback. So, okay, almost forgot about Sun Kao already, but they are doing a nice pullback at the moment. Okay, so here, SP right now. Okay, of course, I prefer to see market stages something like this. Okay, not sure it will happen or not. Okay, but you put it over here first. Okay, let's look into some of the stocks you have for me. We start with DNex. I think DNex already hit resistance. Okay, the green bar already hits the red line. Okay, again, I leave it to you whether you want to exit, take profit or not. Okay, but definitely they are at the around the UT areas. So again, this area they want to be careful of potential UT. Okay, of course at the moment they don't have it, so maybe still got some rooms to go. Okay, now personally I don't have DNex. Okay, so if you have DNex, maybe you want to plan. Okay, but if you ask me if you want to look for entry, they already break resistance. Okay, I mean they're at resistance right now. Okay, unless they are making a pullback like evergreen, then it makes sense for me. Okay, then it makes sense for me. Okay, so okay, now let's look into C nature. Am I right, Jimmy? C nature. Okay, very low volume. Similar like what stocks right now just now we mentioned. Sun Kao, not Sun Kao. Okay, 3A. Is it 3A? Cannot recall. Okay, a bit similar. And looks like a low volume with COC as well. Okay, so good reaccumulation. Okay, overall for C nature. Okay, but just that the weekly chart is a bit far from 2040s. Okay, probably it will hit here. Okay, before make the movement. Okay, let's look into dominance. Okay, so here also I think I prefer dominance more. Okay, here got some NS, but technically both chart is about the same. Both chart is a bit about the same. Okay, but of course dominant come with a nice NS over here. Okay, got green pentagon lately as well. So weekly charts also a bit far from 2040s. Okay, but weekly chart also green pentagon with NS. Okay, probably we aim for whiteboard trades. Okay, it's good. So let's put it over here. Okay, both is almost similar. Okay, but just I don't know what I prefer more on dominant. The other one I think is Minho the other day. Minho also got Minho is green pentagon, but Minho I plan to wait for the shakeout to be completed. Okay, somewhere around here. Seems like they are at resistance right now. Okay, at resistance right now. So hopefully it will make a shakeout, test and goes up. Okay, let's look into SciPart. SciPart, I think SciPart submidance. Yeah. SciPart is a bit similar like Solar West. Solar West, to be frank, we are gonna 2 times already. So that's why I don't want to follow as well. I cut loss twice, if not mistaken. The first one, I think I didn't make losses, break even or some small profit, but the second one, yes, I make losses, okay, for Solar West. After the shaker completed, it dropped again. I just exit, okay, so until now I didn't come, I just exit, okay, so until now I didn't come back to follow it again. All right, so kind of remind me like, how SciPart move currently. Okay, this is for Weilan. Overall, they actually haven't go back to the main support level. Okay, over here, sorry, yeah, main support level. Okay, so here is the area that we previously we see 2NS with couple of T over here. So notice say UT. Okay, so they need to completely shake out before they can break this main resistance. Okay, so not sure whether are you looking for uh uh entry or exit. Okay, so if I'm looking for entry, I prefer look for this. All right, so I think submidance, the setup is better. Yeah, submidance setup is better because they actually here got shakeout completed here. Okay, now going to here. Okay, so probably wait for the nice pullback. Okay, welcome Jimmy. Okay, let's try Pentec. Okay, I think Pentec just now we do talk about it too. Okay, no weakness at the moment. Okay, almost hit the red line of the market stages. So once it hits, okay, you monitor for some weakness. Uptrust is the most obvious one. Then from here, you decide, okay, whether you want to take some profits or not. Okay, and I think some of the related counters, yeah, I think Tony also asking Presta. Okay, they are making a nice reversal at the moment. Okay, so yes, can slowly look into it again. So weekly chart, let's study the weekly chart. Right, so weekly chart also, I think they also completed like a shakeout over here. Okay, previously we got NS, SP, SP, okay, from a nice support, okay, pushing it back with some increasing volume. It's not the highest volume, but it's increasing volume, which I think is okay, right? So probably here, you're going to challenge the next resistance. Okay, now do bear in mind, Presta actually got a gap, if not mistaken. Oh, sorry, this is Presta, going back to daily chart. Oh yeah, this gap, okay, this gap. This gap will become a resistance. Okay. Okay, the other one is air rank. Okay, air rank also slowly coming back. Okay, weekly chart turns to green, pushing back to 2040s. Right, so looks like a small shakeout over here. Okay, but again, do bear in mind, this is a gaps with some couple of UT over here. So maybe, expect some sideway. Okay, because Tony is asking me on weekly chart, so I assume Tony, you're looking for maybe somehow long term a little bit. Okay, so maybe here going to move some sideway first. Okay. If you look into like Tashin also nice accumulation over here. Okay, but again the same problems. We got a gap. Okay, Lion Industry. Okay, Lion Industry. Let's try weekly. Okay, slowly going back to 2040s. I think Anju is somewhat nicer. Anju. Okay, Anju as well. Slowly going back to 2040s based on the weekly charts too. Okay, welcome Tony. Okay, let's try Theta. Theta. Yeah, Theta. Theta kind of remind me like Opcon, to be frank. But okay, but one thing about Theta. Okay, one thing about Theta. I think Vince is our Masterclass student, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so I think I mentioned this about in the Masterclass or member training. Okay, so if you're into Opcom, right? Okay, I go back to daily charts. Okay, now if you look into these two charts, right, Theta and Opcom. Okay, now there's one problem with Theta, which is I don't follow. Okay, which is don't make me, I don't really want to follow Theta. but I will follow opcon mode. Okay, of course, opcon today a bit disappointing. It turns to UT again. All right, but let's say it goes, okay, maybe a good chance for them to make a deeper pullbacks. Okay, but one thing is, if you look into theta, right, most of the time, half pullback, full pullback, you don't want them to going back to the previous accumulation or reaccumulation area. Okay, so example like theta, this is the previous so-called the reaccumulation, right? So whenever price goes up, going back to this reaccumulation, which means likely these stocks is going to move sideways, okay, for a long period of time, okay, because maybe the distribution is already done, okay, at the top. But if let's say the base building over here, okay, is higher than the previous accumulation reaccumulation, then chances for them to make another round is higher, because this shows that potentially they still got some smart money in this chart. Okay, so I think theta is okay because overall they are in the accumulation, but maybe you want to play along with the range. Okay, going back to the top probably is, I think currently is a bit difficult. Okay, so if you look into like something like not iconic, okay, there are a few actually data prep. Okay, just want to share with you one obvious one. Can I recall Anzo? Is it Anzo? Yeah, I think something like Anzo lah. Something like Anzo over here. Okay, so example, it goes up, drop below this base building. Okay, this is going to drag you for years. Okay, before they try to goes up again. So okay, theta, technology, yes, JFTech. I think JFTech today seems like from like a shakeout patterns. Okay. Now, personally, I haven't go back to technology yet. Of course, some of them I hold for my long term. Okay, like Inari. Okay, following my Sifu Martins. But for trading wise, I haven't really go into the tech yet. Okay, there are a few reasons. Okay, of course, JFTech, I think among all, is one of the strongest one because the base is still very strong. The sell off didn't come with high volume. Okay, so this is the one I like. So if you look into like mini tech, okay, because lots of people ask me about mini tech. Okay, few things I currently, okay, again, I might be wrong, but personally, I don't like mini tech. Okay, why? High volume down bar. And notice this gap here today, it cannot cross. Okay, actually, I was looking at mini tech today. I was hoping them to cross, okay, but it didn't cross. Okay, the gaps, and it formed a UT. Okay, so if you look into others like others, okay, like for example, front can, maybe you try front can. Okay, front can, again, few things that I realized is that this up bar, this few up bars over here, it didn't come with high volume. Okay, JFTech today is high volume, increasing volume, not very high increasing volume. So again, the reason why I follow JFTech is because the selling is not heavy. Okay, but front can and some of the other tech, the rebound over here seems, I mean, for me, it's very, again, I might be wrong. Okay, so if you look into hourly chart, again, if you are doing a little bit of short-term things, okay, I think you can spot COC. Okay, some of them actually come NS. Okay, like for example, front can today come NS. Okay, few NS, maybe you can try to get a little bit of white ball from here if you want to. Okay, if you want to, but the reason why I didn't share out because the overall trend is slightly a bit weak. Okay, so that's why I don't want to share out, okay, the COC in the technology for these few days. Okay, so if you look into like UWC, okay, UWC2 actually it form a very nice NS COC. Okay, so here daily charts against huge sellings. Okay, the up bar over here seems a bit weak. Okay, but maybe the gaps area will help you out, or maybe the 40 areas will help you out. You want to monitor for the UT. Okay, monitor for UT. Okay, grad tech. Okay, grad tech also a bit disappointing. Okay, notice the gap and it become a UT, okay, like the me tag just now, okay. But if you look into hourly chart again, like I said, if you want to, you can do it. We got NS, we got a couple of COC over there, okay. So just want to share with you before we close, like for example, this chart over here, okay. So I think it's very important. Sometimes, yes, during downtrend, it will have a rebound, okay. So this is what we call a technical rebound, or maybe inverse pullback. But most of the time, let's say we realize the up-bound volume is not that strong, you have to be careful on inverse pullback, okay, which is I think some of the tech having this kind of setups, okay. So that's why I still stay away if I plan to hold for long term, okay. For trading, yes, probably you want to open up your hourly chart and check the COC, the NS, okay. So all right, any questions before we close? Okay, probably I take one or two more questions before we close. Okay, again, similar like some of the if let's say some of our friends or members say if you're following on cryptocurrency, okay, so even though yes, most of the crypto now is crossing trend 40s right now, okay, but don't expect the trend to go to the top, okay. Again, here we'll have some test pullback might happen soon, okay. So again, switch to 4-hour chart. Okay, oh, nice spring. Okay, so just now before I start, I think it's turning to red pentagon if I'm mistaken, but it's for nice spring. Okay, so here is the area that you want to spot some sound strength, good sound strength, pentagon test. Okay, in this area over here. Okay, so with this, if let's say there's no other questions, okay, again, once again, thank you for spending your time with me today. Okay, hopefully you'll learn one or two things about today. And of course, we do pick up some stocks for us to monitor for next few days or next week. Okay, again, I'm not doing any buy call over here. Just want to share with you how we use VSA and the screener to help us out in our trading. Okay, so with this, good night, and I'll see you again soon. Oh yeah, VS. Okay, last one for Adam. Okay, so look into VS. Okay, before I close. Okay, VS as well. We got UT. Volume is a bit big. Volume is a bit big. Again, I might be wrong, but 40 MA UT. Okay, is kind of a bit dangerous. Okay, of course, in the hourly chart as well, maybe short term still possible. Okay, I want to see something is high volume. Okay, like JF tech is the obvious one. Okay, come with it's not a very high volume, but at least the selling compared to other tech earlier on, it doesn't come with very heavy type of sellings. Okay, so okay, well with this, I'll close the today's section over here. Thank you, good night, and I will see you soon.